Okay, so the next point which people talk about is the fact that we have a lot of Cameroonian artists who don't have a long-term team. So we have a lot of people starting with a label and then leaving that label in a short-term period. And we know that for any plan, any master plan to really come to fruition, it has to take a long term, right? So if you're leaving a level after 2 years, or you're leaving a level after one, some artists even leave a level after certain months, and so it's not enough time for whatever plan that you guys had to become fruitful. So a lot of people complain that we have this artist talented, this kind of halts their growth. What do you think?
Yeah, this particular point is not, this is not a Cameroonian thing. Or you, unfortunately, you find yourself an artist who doesn't get it. Or the other way around, you have a record label that doesn't get it and they're putting too much pressure on an artist, and then the artist, folds, breaks, goes away. So, I mean, yes, if when it comes to success, if what you're looking for is huge financial success, well, that is a very, very, very difficult thing to come across in any industry. Music is no different. Music is even more so now these days. Like, what are the latest stats with music? That how many songs 60,000 songs are being added to some of the top streaming platforms every single day. How are you going to compete with that? If you think you're going to put out a song and you're going to become a multimillionaire tomorrow, if you, either artist or record label, thinks that, hey, you're making a mistake. You're making a huge mistake, and you need to have a very long-term goal, a long-term vision, and it shouldn't be. I mean, you will find yourselves you'll have these difficulties right in the beginning, 3-4 months, if you're not really clear about where you're going to in the first place. Because if you were clear, if you did have a 2-year plan, a 3-year plan, if you had some sort of plan that at least you were going to develop this project, market this project, and see how that goes, and you had a contract like this, there's no reason for you to leave after 2-3 months. What was expected after 2 or 3 months from an artist? I don't know. I don't know the example you're talking about. I don't even know those stories, but they're very common in the music industry. Unfortunately, there are people that rush in and they want to make the quick buck. Usually they don't. They instead end up making some enemies. And there's some people that take their time, build their brand, learn their business, learn what they need to do, and just go about it efficiently. And what comes. I think what I found with true artists is not really about the money. It's about being able to continuously make their art and tell their story and tell the story of their people. They'll be easier to work with. And the same thing for record labels. Record labels that want to help artists do that will be easier to work with. It's about helping you develop your vision and finding a way to make it sustainable. And there shouldn't be some grandiose expectations, or else everybody's going to disappoint themselves. I'm not saying don't aim high. Aim high, of course, but you have to be realistic. And yes, like you said, have a plan so you know where you are at each phase of that plan. And things should go well, however they turn out, extremely mediocrely successful or not, it should all be fun. It's music.